Hey, Cindy, I never ever want you to come back here again. Do you understand me? Go and find some other apartment to live in or something and stay there. Then tell me where it is so that I can send you all your stuff.
Chuck, please don't be like this. Can't we just talk this out in person? I know that you want kids soon, but...
No, there's nothing left to even talk to you about. Besides, talking with you isn't going to change the fact that you can't have kids. You're infertile.
But we haven't even both gone to the doctor about this. What if it's not me that can't have the kids?
Oh, I see what you're saying. This is so you. Always trying to blame me for everything, but it's never the guy's fault. It's always the women who can't have kids.
I really think that you might want to go and check the facts on that one because guys can be infertile too. I'm just saying that we've been seeing doctors about me and seeking treatments for my body, but nothing is working. So I'm just wondering what you think about going to talk to a doctor about this as well.
I'm telling you that it's always the women who can't have kids. So why would I waste my time going to see some doctor about something? You're just mad because the treatment didn't work and now you and I have no reason to be together anymore. You're going to have to come up with a better excuse for why I should stay.
Please, Chuck, I'm suggesting this for your sake as well. I know you might feel embarrassed talking about it, but this is why we go to doctors.
I am telling you that I am a man, and there is no way that I'm the one who can't have kids. You really just don't know anything about how the world works, do you? Honestly? How did I even end up getting married to such a stupid woman? What was I thinking getting with you? I mean, have you even thought of what would happen if someone I knew happened to see me in the clinic? Do you have any idea the rumors that might start to be spread about me? I'd barely even be able to go to work without everyone pointing and laughing behind my back. I can't have that when I'm in charge of such an important project there now.
But who cares if someone sees you? What are they even going to be able to do?
Well, they'll think that I'm pathetic and wonder what a guy like me is doing at a fertility clinic. I need the world to see that I'm not some weakling, and I'm a very serious and healthy man who knows how to take care of himself.
I really don't think that anyone is going to judge you that deeply for seeking medical help. I just think that you're a bit stuck up and prideful and are scared that others could get the wrong idea.
You really know how to get under my skin. Do you know that? I'll have you know that appearances are everything in my line of work, and I can't risk hurting mine. I mean, that's the real reason why I married you in the first place. I figured that we'd look good standing next to each other.
So then you're really saying that the only reason you wanted to marry me was because you thought it would help your image?
Pretty much. You were good to look at, but man, I had no idea just what a boring woman you really were. And now you can't even have kids. It's like a bad joke. Everyone knows that as a businessman like me gets older, I need to start a family. I need to keep my life on track, and you're not helping.
So then even wanting a family and kids is all just part of your business strategy?
And so what if it is? I just call that being efficient. I get kids, plus the world thinks that I'm the kind of man that I should be. Or rather, I could have been if it weren't for you.
Please don't say things like that to me, Chuck. I mean, do you really think this is how you should be talking to your wife?
Why? Are you saying I should be ashamed to talk like this? I'm sorry, but a businessman tells it how it is. That's what I'm known for around the company.
Well, that's fine at work, but your life isn't your work, and you can't talk to the people you love like that.
It sounds to me like you're just upset because you can't handle hearing the truth. But soon you won't even be my wife, so I'll talk to you however I want. But the thing is, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. So don't ever try to contact me again, got it?
Well, fine then. If this is how you're going to be, then I'm just glad that you and I never had any kids. I would hate for them to grow up with a father like you, only interested in using them for social gain.
Do you think my kids are going to be unhappy? You have no idea what you're talking about because you couldn't even give me kids. I'm going to go out and find a different woman. Someone younger and prettier who is sure to be able to do what you can't.
I'm sorry, but if you think that anyone is going to be able to love you when you're like this, you are dead wrong. But whatever, you're not my problem anymore, and I already feel the weight coming off of my shoulders.
I know that secretly you're just crushed inside. You can't hide the truth from me. Well, what do we have here? If I didn't know any better, I would say that you're stalking me.
Well, you clearly don't know any better because this is nothing more than a coincidence. I really had no idea you were the man that Anna was going to get married to.
I had no idea that you were friends with Anna. But then you must know that she's the daughter of the CEO of a huge company. Which begs the question, of course, how do you even know her?
If you really must know, we know each other through work and we've become friends ever since meeting each other.
Oh, I see. So you're just another one of her work friends. Well, that's fine. I knew you wouldn't have a good reason for knowing a woman as successful as her. I mean, not only is she gorgeous, but she is also as sharp as anyone I've ever met. She's basically everything that you're not. But don't worry. I think that you can learn a lot about how to improve yourself from her. After all, I don't seem to remember you having many high-class friends. But no matter how hard you try, nothing is going to compensate for the fact that you can't have kids.
Well, great. I'm glad that you two have found each other.
Yeah, it's a pretty deal. I don't think I could ask for a better girl than Anna. But it's just a shame that I had to waste my time with someone like you before finding her.
But I assume that you're still just looking for a wife to advance your career prospects, and that's it, isn't it?
I mean, marrying Anna certainly isn't going to hurt them. Hey, Cindy. We just passed by each other right now, and you weren't looking so good. Is everything okay?
Oh, hello, Mr. Trask. Thank you for asking. It's just been a long day. But you are also looking a bit tired. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay, but just thinking about Anna getting married. I don't know. It's a lot to take in, you know?
Well, I can see that. You are her father, after all. You've probably been looking forward to and dreading this day for a long time.
No, it's nothing like that. I'm more than happy for my daughter to make her own decisions in this world. But I just hope that she makes the ones that make her happy.
Oh, I see. Well, that also makes plenty of sense, but what makes you say that now?
Well, I really don't want to be saying this on the day of the wedding, but I really don't like this Chuck guy at all. I mean, I just feel like he isn't trustworthy.
Oh, do you really think so? What makes you feel that way?
Well, okay. So when he first come to the office to meet me, he was very polite and spoke clearly which are good things. But the whole time I just felt like he wasn't giving me the whole picture.
Well, as Anna's father, what made you want to give her the okay to have the wedding?
Do parents still even bless their kids' wedding anymore? I don't think she really asked me for permission, so she just wanted me to meet her fiancé because I'm her dad. And I just want to do what I can to cheer her on.
I see. But even so, you can't help getting a bad feeling about Chuck. If it's okay, I'd like to send you some messages that Chuck sent to me. You see, he actually kicked me out of our house 3 years ago.
Wait, you two know each other?
It's a long story.
Okay, I think I'm starting to understand a bit more about who this guy really is. And it seems like I was right to trust my gut on this one.
To be honest, I was really conflicted about showing those messages to anyone. So please don't make me regret trusting you with that part of my past, sir.
Of course not. But at the end of the day, whatever happens, it's going to be Anna's choice. And I just have to go and find her first. If she still wants to marry him after all I have to say to her, then that's fine, and I'll support her no matter what.
I really do admire how much respect you're showing to your daughter's life choices, even if you don't agree with them.
Well, I mean, I'm her father. It's kind of my job. It's all thanks to Anna that I've learned so many important lessons about life. So I just want to try and set a good example for the day when she might have kids too.
I guess being a parent never really ends, does it? I mean, you're still her dad, whether she gets married or not.
Yeah, it's crazy, this thing we call life. But anyways, I have to go and try to explain to Anna all about her husband. We'll talk soon. I was thinking about it, and I only managed to get a glimpse of you walking in from the window, but you've gotten really far. I mean, I don't know what else to say except that the past 3 years have not been kind to you at all.
Excuse me? Is this really why you're texting me right now? To call me fat?
Hey, come on. Don't be mad just because I'm calling it how I see it. But I guess you must have taken breaking up with me pretty badly if you'd end up like this. Why did you even bother showing up to this wedding if you become so ugly, though? Aren't you embarrassed?
If you must know, Chuck, I am pregnant with twins.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that? You're pregnant with twins?
I mean, you pretty much just said it. I have 2 babies growing inside of me right now. It's actually pretty tough on me physically, but I couldn't be happier or more excited for this.
But then, that means that you're pregnant. I don't understand. How did this happen? I mean, you were infertile. We tried so many different kinds of treatments and none of them worked. Wait a second. You're just lying to me, aren't you? You just don't want me to know how fat you've actually become.
I am not lying or trying to hide anything, Chuck, but if you want to check for yourself, why don't you come over here and I'll introduce you to my husband.
Husband? You mean to tell me that someone wanted to marry you after me? Now I know that you're lying about this. You just keep piling up the lies, but I'm not buying them.
Well, okay then, I guess I'll just have to go over there and explain things to you. Wait just a second.
Keep away from me. I don't want you coming near me. I don't get it. How did you do all of this? How is your life like this?
What do you mean, how is my life like this? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I thought that since you were infertile that nobody would ever want to marry you after we broke up. And then I thought that you were just lying to me about being pregnant so that I wouldn't know that you were fat. But on top of all of that, you actually hired some guy to pretend to be your husband just so you could try and trick me? That really is taking it too far.
Chuck, you literally have no idea what you're talking about at all. I'm not lying to you about any of this.
No. I know that you're lying. I know that you're not pregnant, and I know that you're not married. You can insist all you want, but you aren't going to fool me.
If you don't want to believe me, then that's your problem. Just don't come crying to me when it comes to bite you in the butt.
I'll have you know that I'm getting married, and it's to a woman 1,000 times better than you. So unlike you, I'm not trying to hide from reality or live a life of lies. But I am so happy that you got to come over and introduce me to your fake husband. I see that you're talking to the father of the bride now.
Well, I thought that it would be best for me to talk to him, if you must know. In fact, you might want to talk to him as well.
And just who do you think you are to try and give me orders like that, huh? He's going to be my father-in-law, and I'll talk to him whenever I want.
Well, okay, just don't say that I didn't warn you.
Warn me about what? You're crazy, and this proves it. Anyways, I think Anna's going to be coming out any second now, and the ceremony is going to start. Todd, please wait. Can't we just talk this out? I'm begging you to reconsider. I didn't do anything. That was all Anna's decision there. So there's nothing to reconsider or talk about with me. But, I mean, please. You can't just let her do this over some text I sent years ago. That was my ex-wife and we had a lot of issues, but things are different now. Again, this isn't up to me at all. But I don't see how you can try and defend yourself. Please, you have to trust me. This really is all just one big misunderstanding. Oh, I think we understand just perfectly. You said yourself that a wife and kids and family are all pieces in some giant chess game to you. And we have Cindy to thank for showing us the truth. But I had no idea that you even know who Cindy was. I actually met her through a big project we had going on at the company some years ago. She was one of the leaders of the teams we had set up for it. She was a hard worker and brilliant too. But when she got married, she decided to retire and I hadn't seen her since then. I had no idea she was marrying you though. Wait, Todd, please, just let me explain. I want you to know that I've changed a lot since Cindy and I were married. I'll even apologize to her after our wedding. It certainly is the least that you should be doing for her. But I don't see how it's going to help you now. Please, I really do want to make this right. I'll apologize to Cindy and everything. I'll do whatever it takes to prove myself. So you're really telling me that you think you've changed since the time when you were married to Cindy? Yes, I've thought about and reflected on the mistakes that I made back then. I really will apologize to her. Okay then, just how much are you willing to pay then? Pay? Well, I don't quite understand what you mean by that. Well, you said that you reflected on all your mistakes and that you'd apologize, right? Surely you realize that after all you put Cindy through, a simple sorry isn't going to be enough, right? You've caused that poor woman so much damage to her mental health, so of course you should compensate her somehow. But I'm already going to be paying all the fees for postponing the wedding, aren't I? Well, of course you are. After all, it's all your fault that the wedding is being canceled in the first place. Do you have any idea how hurt Anna was when she read those texts? She felt completely used. But, well, I don't have the money to pay for something like that. Well, you said that you reflected on what you did wrong, right? You said you wanted to make this right, didn't you? So then put your money where your mouth is and cough up some cash. Hold on a second. Are you really saying that I have to pay my ex-wife for emotional damages? Of course. Now why don't you come over here and I'll be an official witness to your apology to Cindy.
There, that wasn't so bad now, was it? I didn't actually think you'd come over, though. I thought you'd just run away.
Shut up! This is all your fault and you know it.
My fault? What do you mean? I thought you'd reflected on all the mistakes that you made.
This is all because you showed Todd those texts I sent you all those years ago, isn't it? Why would you go and do something like that? You ruined my marriage, made me have to pay for the cancellation fees, and on top of that, I have to pay you for some reason?
Something tells me you aren't actually sorry for our past.
What was I supposed to do? Todd had a contract ready to sign, basically forcing me to agree to pay you. What kind of game is that?
Well, you were the one who signed it, and besides, he does have a point. You put me down for months and months because you thought I couldn't have children. And I asked you to go and have a doctor look at you as well, but you refused to even entertain the thought. But here I am pregnant, and that you are left at the altar.
But that isn't fair. You couldn't get pregnant. It's my fault that something changed since then.
You really just don't get it at all. You're the one who can't have children. You seriously have to get over yourself, or else you're just going to get into more trouble.
Shut up! You don't know what you're saying. You were just lying to me this whole time. This whole thing is a giant scam.
I'm sorry, but nobody here thinks that I'm lying. You got in trouble because you said a wife is nothing but a status symbol, and now you're paying for that.
How dare you try and talk down to me like that? Don't you know who I am?
Yeah, you're someone who got stood up at his wedding, someone who nobody respects, and somebody who nobody trusts. You're a self-delusional punk who only uses people for his own ends and is too much of a crybaby to accept responsibility for his own mistakes. Does that sound about right to you?
You can't talk to me like that. Don't you know I'm a high-value male? Everyone here are just beta losers who don't know the first thing about how to increase their social status.
I don't know how to break this to you, but in the real world, nobody cares about that kind of thing. Nobody even thinks about status or alpha or beta or anything like that.
Well, of course a woman like you wouldn't understand what it takes to be a real man in this day and age.
I really just don't even know why I bother with you. But anyways, you signed the contract saying you'd pay me, so don't forget about that. Oh, and I am sorry to hear the news about you losing your job.
Losing my job? What are you talking about? I haven't lost my job.
Well, I'm afraid that now that your boss knows exactly the kind of man that you really are, your days are going to be numbered. After that, the wedding turned from postponed to entirely canceled as Mr. Trask told me that Anna decided she never wanted to get married to a man like Chuck. And of course, Chuck had already agreed to pay for the cancellation fee as well as my compensation. By the time everything shook out, Chuck was left without a single penny to his name. And then, rumors began to fly around his company about the things that he had said about wives and children and family, and before long, Chuck was too embarrassed to show his face around the office anymore. He quit, and by doing so, lost all of the reputation he had built for himself there. I heard that he had a hard time finding another job in the same industry after being fired. Word travels fast, and just about every company in town knew the kind of person he was. I have no idea what he's doing for work, but it certainly isn't in the career he has worked so hard to build up his so-called status in. As for Anna, she's a driven girl who wasn't about to become some man's arm candy anyway. She got over Chuck quickly, and I heard that she's avoiding the dating pool until she can find a more mature man to date. As for me, my twins were born safely and without issue. My husband was by my side the whole time, and we both cried after welcoming our 2 little girls into the world. Chuck thought that his strength came from the people he surrounded himself with, but he never understood the importance of being someone worth being around. To him, everyone was a means to an end and not an end in themselves. I can only hope that Chuck has learned some kind of lesson from this, but I really am not too confident that's happened. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.